A huge drop in form since the last time you've seen us has meant that the season's kind of petering out into a bit of a mid-season obscurity. Not mid-season, mid-table obscurity. But we're still only 10 points off the playoffs, so a big end to the season, I guess, doesn't rule it out, does it? Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 5 of Season 9 of Non-League to Legend with Gateshead. And today we have two fairly big matches. We've got one against Coventry in the league, away from home, and then one against Wycombe in the league, who are fighting themselves in the playoffs. So yeah, as I said, since the last episode, we've only picked up 1 point, and that was against Gillingham, top of the table Gillingham. But it felt like a defeat. We were 5-1 up in this match through a Jerome Sinclair hat-trick, Owen Doyle and Robbie McKenzie. But, yeah, by the 48th minute, it was already 5-5, and then no other goals went in. So, yeah, take that how you will. We were 5-1 up within half an hour, and back to 5-5 by just after half-time. It was ridiculous. But then we lost 4-2 against Portsmouth. We were 2-0 up in this game as well, or at least 2-1 up in this game, through Nathan Baxter and Owen Doyle, and lost that one. And then we were just disappointed against Rochdale and lost 2-0. So we need a big performance against Coventry today if we're still serious about flirting with the playoffs. Yeah, but it's looking like 13th place for us this year. We're looking a little bit in no man's land, sort of losing motivation, and you know, we're safe from relegation, but the season petering out just a little bit. This is the team that we're going to play today. A lot of players out on international duty. I was actually asked if I want to postpone this match, which I've never seen in the game before, but I thought, you know what, let's just go for it. Will Norris will start in goal. And then we've got Josh Clark, Nathan Baxter, Liam Donnelly and Zeki Fryers in defence. We've got Mackenzie, Mafuta and Bannister in midfield, with Steve Wright starting behind Ballantyne and Hickman. So 3 big players in Thomas, Odomonde, and who was the other one? Jerome Sinclair, all out due to international duty. So hopefully we can get a good victory today. Here's Bannister, despite their absence, I should say. If we win today, you know, it brings us back into it, I guess. We'll be at most 8 points away. No, sorry, at least 8 points away, which is less than 3 victories, so still hope. Here's Mackenzie. Oof, just wide. Had a good start to this game, but we've been having good starts to every game, pretty much. What's happened there? Harden scored 2 goals in a minute. Well, in 0 seconds according to that. Here's Mackenzie now. Clark, Mafuta. Clark, Mackenzie, Mafuta, Ballantyne, and Wright. Oh, hits a post. Very unlucky there. But we are dominating proceedings here. Clark, now Mackenzie, Bannister, Hickman, Ballantyne, Mackenzie, Bannister. Not good enough. Here's Jakubovic, Newell. Oh, it's 1-0 Coventry. And this is what's been the most frustrating thing about it. We've been going forward, missing chances, and then they'll get 1 chance on the break and score. Defensively, we're shocking at the moment. We're just a mess defensively. I think first thing we buy in the summer is a new right and possibly left back, and I want to go after Troy Deeney as well. Deeney and Sinclair up front seems like a very good partnership. He has Culthurst. That's Mafuta away now. Westwood away. Newell, Jakubovic, Norris away now. Ballantyne, Mafuta, Ballantyne, Bannister, Mafuta. Oh, good save by Norris, I tell you what. Newell away. Oh, into the middle, I mean. Brown just over the bar. So 60 minutes gone. Now we need some game changers. We're going to bring Jack Dyche on for Steve Wright. and we're going to bring on Luke Kroll for probably his first game of the season. One of the old boys who was still here when I got to the club. Yeah, he's now being slotted back in at left back. I know it's not a very inspiring choice, but maybe just some fresh legs will bring the game alive. We'll bring Mitch Brundle on for Gus Mafuta. One old boy comes off, another one comes on. Here's Bears. Oh, Bars. Hickman now, Ballantyne. Dyche forward to Hickman. Brundle. Ballantyne and Hickman gets the equaliser late on. Roger Hickman with his 10th goal of the season. Well, he's saved us there. Ballantyne with the assist, and well, Westwood will be very, very disappointed with that. Donnelly away now. Ballantyne, Bannister, and that is full time 1-1. I think we'll take that, to be quite honest with you. We're not happy with it, but we'll take it. And then we've got a decent gap, I think, until the next match. It's on the 12th of April, so that's virtually 2 weeks for me. So I'll play on that time, and I'll see you guys for the Wycombe Wanderers match in just a second for you. Here we go then, ready against Wycombe. That 2 weeks passed very, very quickly indeed. And here we are then. Lewis Thomas is returning from international duty to start in goal. We've got Ella Theroux back from international duty to start right back. Baxter, Cruz, and we're going to stick with Zeki Friars because Oramonde is injured. Suspended, sorry. We've got Bannister, Mafuta and Ballantyne in midfield with Doyle starting behind Sinclair and Hickman. Oh, here we go. We obviously saved the last match, but yeah, it's an important match. I assume if we win it, we're safe from relegation, which is why it's billed as an important match. But yeah, hoping for a big performance today, but that's not the start we needed. An own goal, and Wycombe shoot up to third in the league. It looks very, very close and exciting from sort of first to fifth. Oh, that's just poor. Zeki Friars hasn't been too impressive, to be quite honest with you, as a Premier League player. In other saves, you know, he's just not good enough there. Ballantyne now, Mafuta. Nah. It just looks like this season is petering out, and yeah, we'll have to start again next season, I guess, and hopefully. But what I want is just a few victories to finish the season, build some momentum ready for next season. You know, I think that's one of the things that we want to do. Nyambi, oh, it's 2-0, and Thomas is at fault there. Nyambi into the middle, and then Handley. Thomas should have done better, but 2-0 Wycombe. They're just a much better team. They're running loops around us at the moment. Here's Sinclair. Mafuta now, Bannister, Doyle, Sinclair. Well, he's the best player of our team. He's scored his 13th goal of the season. And it's a pretty damn good finish. And it's got us back into the match, granted. But we need just a little bit more from everybody else. Hickman's been poor so far. I gave him a chance in the first team after the last match. But he's coming off now, and we're going to put Alad Rees in. We haven't seen him since we joined the club. I think he played in our first game, and I don't think I've played him much since. That should have been 3-1. I don't know how they didn't get a good chance from that. Hold on, is that Stitch? Oh, it's Keith Stitch. I thought it was Russell Stitch. We had him in the first season of this save, I think. With Gateshead, Russell Stitch, I think that was his name. I was thinking, how's he got up to League One? He couldn't even score in the conference. Oh, Handley has made it 3-1, and that's pretty much it over now. Lomeka into the middle, and just offensively, we've been shocking today. And Ella Theroux has been rubbish. We'll put Clark in. Bannister. You know, probably need him for matches later this season, so bring him off because he's on a yellow card. Mitch Brundle will get another run out. But yeah, 80 minutes gone, and it looks like a very disappointing episode for us. We haven't really been in this one at all, at least in the last one. We had a few chances, but that's it. 3-1, Wickham absolutely hammering us. And that is virtually the season over. We look like we're going to finish in 13th, which is a terrific achievement considering where we started. We joined when they were 22nd right there, and we've led this sort of upsurge. We were as high as 8 at one point, but we've petered back down into 13th and looked like a mid-table team, and you know, that's probably about right in the end. So we will come back for an end of season special. We'll do Charlton and MK Dons, and we'll see how it's going. I mean, if we lose these 2 games, I might just not show them, but no, we'll definitely come back for Charlton and MK Dons. I need to get the videos in anyway, because I am away in Italy in a couple of weeks' time. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. If you have enjoyed this episode, by the way, make sure you do leave a like. It really does help me, and it does help the channel also. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.